There are much better ways to offer design services than just simply offering one-off design services. And so if this is how you're currently running your business, this video is going to be perfect for you. In this video, I'm going to share with you 9 unique ways that you can offer your design services to make them more exciting, enticing, and make it way easier to find and land clients. Now, this video was inspired by a website that I came across recently called roastmylandingpage.com. This is a perfect example of how to offer design services in a unique way that doesn't change the way that you work, but it changes the way that people perceive the value of your offer. Now, at the end of the day, we're all offering the same thing. And while some of us do vary in levels of skill and proficiency, at the end of the day, people are getting pretty much the same thing. They're getting design work. And so truly the best way to set ourselves apart is packaging up our design services in a unique way that makes it an offer that's almost impossible to refuse. Okay, so before I dive into these 9 different offers, I wanna give you a quick example to illustrate what makes a good offer. So I want you to imagine for a second a dad of multiple kids that's really out of shape and he's feeling really discouraged about the state of his body. He's low on energy. He's just not the person that he wants to be. And so what we're gonna do is we're going to craft an offer for a workout plan to sell this dad that wants to get in better shape. So an example of a bad offer or a stale offer would be a 6-week workout program for out of shape dads. You're going to meet 4 times a week with a trainer. You're going to go to the gym, you're going to exercise, and you're going to do that for 6 weeks. So that's the basic offer, right? You're telling them what they're going to do, what they're going to get, and then you can slap a price on that. Let's say $2,500. So you can see that that's a pretty boring offer. And while it might be the perfect solution for this out of shape dad, chances are he's not going to be excited about starting it, paying it, and then sticking to it once he does pay for it. Okay, so now let's craft a good offer, a unique offer that's going to be impossible for this dad to refuse. So our new offer is cut 15 pounds in less than 6 weeks guaranteed. The perfect workout program for out of shape dads that want to be a better dad. So right there, that headline for our offer is a lot more attention grabbing, right? This is going to snap those lazy dads out of whatever headspace they're in, and they're going to say, wow, I can do this in 6 weeks. I can lose 15 pounds guaranteed. This program is perfect for me. Now we could end there, but what we want to do is we want to add even more value and excitement and really build the urgency around this offer. So what's included in this offer is a 6-week program where you're going to work out 4 times a week. But the best part is the trainer is going to come to your house. These are going to be in-home workouts, so you don't have to get out and go to the gym. You're going to have daily check-ins via text with your personal trainer to help you know exactly what to do every single day. You're also going to get a full customized meal plan, so you know exactly what to eat, when to eat it, so you take out all of the guesswork of your diet. On top of that, we're gonna throw in a free dessert cookbook so you can find really delicious treats that you can still eat while sticking to your plan. Now we're gonna throw in a free video course as well for workouts that dads can do with their kids for those times that you're watching the kids and you still wanna get that workout in. We're gonna add a full suite of supplements so you have all your proteins, pre-workouts, post-workouts, everything that you should be taking so you don't have to worry about that or spend any extra money. And then finally, you're gonna get access to our exclusive brain train system that is going to show you how to hack your brain and make you finally feel motivated to start your workout plan and stick to it even after the 6 weeks. So this should be the last workout plan you ever need. And so I could attach a price tag to this program of $10,000, $15,000, even $20,000, and it's gonna be way easier to sell because I've taken a boring offer, I've turned it into an exciting offer that's specific to the person that I'm trying to sell to. And then I've thrown in a ton of bonuses and unique things that nobody else is offering. And this is going to be a perfect offer. Okay, so now let's get back to web design. So most of us, our offer on our website is we offer web design services, request a quote or book a strategy call. And this doesn't do anything to set us apart. So the first idea that I would recommend is doing exactly what I mentioned at the start of this video, which is offering web design or landing page roasts, where you're going to get into somebody's website, you're going to tell them everything that they've done wrong, the things that they've done well, and you're going to return a video to them showing them all the fixes that they need to make. Now, I love this offer for a number of different reasons. Aside from just being unique, it's the perfect introductory offer. You could offer this for $200, $500, even $1,000. It's a one-time fee, and so people are a lot more willing to try it out because it's very low risk for them. And then once you do this landing page roast, it's going to be way easier to upsell them on a full design and development project because you've already built that relationship. The second thing that I would recommend is offering some type of sprint. A sprint just intrinsically makes people feel excited because it's going to be quick, it's going to be fast, it's going to be efficient. And so rather than just saying, hey, we're going to do your website and it's going to take 12 weeks, you can say, we're going to do a full web design revamp development. It's going to be a sprint and we're going to get it done in just 3 weeks. So that quick turnaround is going to get them excited about seeing a result fast. It's going to give them that instant gratification, and they're going to be much more likely to choose your services over someone else's because they're going to get that quick turnaround. The third option is a WordPress facelift. So rather than just offering basic web design, maybe you work in Webflow or Wix or some of these other platforms. And a very common thing that we see is people that are still using WordPress and their websites are super outdated, their plugins are all expired, and their site's just in a bad spot. But they may not want to invest a ton of money into redoing the entire site. So what I would recommend is just diving into their WordPress site and giving it a quick facelift. You can do this cheaper, you can do it quicker. You don't have to get into all the logistical things of switching over the domain or redoing content. All you're going to do is a quick design revamp, a facelift. You're going to update colors, maybe update some things that seem outdated or old. And this is going to be a really quick turnaround project that you could offer for a few $1,000s. I feel like this niche is incredibly untapped because the majority of the web is still using outdated WordPress sites, and every other designer is trying to get them to switch over to Webflow or switch over to Framer. But you could be the designer that just gets in and fixes up their WordPress site, gets it in a good spot, and sends them on their way. Okay, the fourth offer is a do-it-yourself course. I run into a lot of potential clients that just don't have the budget or the patience to hire somebody and work through the entire process with a designer. All they want to know is how they can do it themselves. And so rather than being frustrated that these people don't want to hire you, you could have an option where they purchase your DIY course for a few $100s, and it teaches them what platform they want to use, and then it's going to teach them how to build their site start to finish. Now, this doesn't have to be a full design course. It could be just the basics that a business owner needs to know to build a basic site, get it up and running, get it published, and start generating leads for their business. Having an offer like this can be really useful because you still can try to sell them on your full services. But if they say, it's too expensive or I just don't want to invest the money, you can have a lower tier offer and just say, hey, that's no problem. If you'd like to take my do-it-yourself course, that's just a few $100s and it's going to teach you how to get things up and running on your own. The next option, which I really love, is working as a short-term in-house designer. So having a full-time design job, your salary could be anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000 and beyond. But the problem is a lot of companies don't want to hire a full-time designer because they don't feel like it's necessary. They don't need somebody year-round, but maybe they just need you for 2, 3, 4 months. So as a short-term in-house designer, you can come to them and say, hey, normally you would be spending $5,000 to $6,000 per month on an in-house designer. You can pay me that salary, but you don't have to pay me all year round. You can just pay me for a short period of time, and you get all the benefits of having an in-house employee that can do all of your design tasks. And when you frame it like this, it seems like a really, really great option because these companies need an in-house designer, but they're not likely to hire somebody for years at a time. And so positioning yourself as a short-term in-house designer can land you a number of different gigs, and you can even find ways to work with multiple companies as an in-house designer at the same time, as long as you're dedicating sufficient time to each one of them. This next option is a really easy solution that I feel like has huge potential, and that is being what I call a final touch specialist. So basically, instead of reaching out to clients, you're gonna reach out to other designers, freelancers, agencies, and offer to come in at the very end of a project and double check and put final touches on the website. A lot of times, for example, my agency, when we finish a website, those final checks take forever. And sometimes it's just really nice to have a new, fresh set of eyes on the project And so it would be awesome if a designer came in and said, hey, for $300, I'll spend X amount of hours. I'll go through and check responsiveness. I'll check spelling. I'll make sure that nothing is broken or looking janky. And then I will check everything off and pass it back to you to then pass off to the client. So this is a great position for you to be in because you could work on multiple of these per day, and you can work with agencies that do all of the heavy lifting and the hard work of finding clients, signing clients, collecting payments. You just get the easy part. The next option is being a ghost designer. And I recently did a video on this that has actually done really well, and it's resonated really well with people because this is a huge opportunity to work behind the scenes with other design agencies. So if you're interested in learning more about becoming a ghost designer, I would just recommend clicking this video right here. Your next option is to design and develop plug and play templates and systems that can be reused for multiple clients. So for example, let's say that you work in the pest control industry, okay? You work with multiple clients that have pest control websites. Rather than reselling them as a new client every time and creating a custom website, you could create 2 to 3 different templates that have different color schemes and layouts that are proven templates. They're proven layouts that generate leads, and you know that because you've used them on other clients. And what you can do is when a client comes to you, you can say, pick one of these templates, we'll customize it, and we can have it ready for you within 4 days. And so this is a really enticing offer for your clients because it's going to be cheaper for them. It's going to be way less work for you. The turnaround is going to be much quicker, and it's a proven system. And so you don't have to start from scratch going through the discovery process and the design process. You can just get them right to the point where they have a live website that they know works. All right, now for the final offer, and I believe that this one is the most difficult, but has the highest potential to make you a ton of money. So if you are a designer, but you also have skills in marketing, SEO, running ads, this option will be perfect for you. What you're going to do is you're going to design and develop a website in a specific niche that you know that you can rank and generate traffic and leads in that industry. And then what you're going to do is you are going to sell that website as an asset to a company that wants those leads. You can sell the website as a whole, or you can just redirect those leads to them and sell the leads one at a time. Now, the reason that this is so easy to sell is because you already have the leads. You've already proven the success, and so there's virtually zero risk for your prospects. All you need to do is reach out to them and say, hey, I'm getting a couple leads a day. I love to sell these to you, and we can either do a pay per lead option or just pay me every time that you close one of these leads. Or I've heard of a lot of instances where people have sold websites for multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars because they're so valuable to these prospects that want to own that traffic and own those leads. Now, this is definitely a longer term strategy, and up front, you're only going to lose money on this. So you have to be willing to invest the time and money, but long term, you could really make a lot of great money doing this. All right, so those are the 9 unique offers. And like the example at the start of this video, I would highly recommend that you look for ways to spice them up, make them sound perfect and irresistible to your ideal prospect, and then add a bunch of additional bonuses that make the offer even harder to refuse. By doing this, I guarantee you that it's going to be way easier to sell your design services, and you're only going to have to slightly tweak the way that you approach these projects and the way that you package and deliver them. So I'd be curious to know, which of these ideas do you like the most? Drop it down in the comments and let me know if there's anything that you've tried that's made it way easier for you to sell your web design services. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll catch you in the next one.